Coming up on Charting Course.
We were a few feet away from home. Ulendo, stop doing this to people.
Previously on Charting.
The BBC is interrupting its normal programmes to bring you an important announcement. This is BBC News from London. Buckingham Palace has announced the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. In a statement, the palace said the Queen died peacefully at Balmoral this afternoon. The King and the Queen Consort will remain at Balmoral this evening and will return to London tomorrow. BBC Television is broadcasting this special programme reporting the death of Her Majesty the Queen.
It is Thursday, September the 8th, 2022. I thought I should say that aloud because why not? I'm so like, I don't know, I haven't let it really sink in. I haven't really let it, I just haven't thought about it until just now.
Well, it's crazy, isn't it?
Thing is, I was with Lotta and James walking down towards the Holborn Museum when you called me and you said, by the way, have you heard the news? And I said no, and you said the Queen's died. The thing is, I don't know if it's the emotion of today and, like, me being tired and tomorrow being the day that Ulendo goes off for his welding. I don't know. But I've never been a royalist by any means, but I feel really, really sad about it. Well, good evening, everyone. I must admit, I did not expect that to happen. I did not expect the Queen to pass away on the day the day before I am moving Ulendo. I mean, what a massive shock to the system. You know, I was going to sit here and talk about, I am going to sit here and talk about moving Ulendo tomorrow and my excitement and such, and my aspirations of the future and the wonderful, you know, positivity and optimism that I feel at this time. However, just want to clarify, the fact that the Queen has left us it was quite incredible because everyone was saying it. You see, like, people were saying it, and you know, one woman was saying, oh, the Queen's died, and that was at about 4 o'clock. You know, it was a long time before she had, and you know, we all knew she was ill and so on, and then my boyfriend Jokes calls me and tells me the news, and I don't believe it until I get to my friend's house and get to my friend's house and actually take a look on the news and find it's true. So end of an era, really. I'm not entirely sure what to say. All that I can say is that it's very bizarre to live in a world without the Queen. It feels as though a lot of little subtle things will change, yet they will be highly noticeable. So not so subtle, I suppose. But anyway, look around Ulendo. He's completely empty, almost. This stuff here, the ivy and the rest of it, all that still needs to go out, but I'm only able to get that out tomorrow. Really excited about it. As I mentioned, it's the current air. It reeks of optimism and positivity. However, I am nervous, you know. I'm always nervous. I just want to make sure that he gets there safely, gets there soundly. I'm just incredibly excited because he's finally getting the work that he deserves, and after this, hopefully, the whole world is our oyster. Whole world. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow. When I woke the next morning, the world was a different place. And although I was beyond ecstatic about finally moving Ulendo, something felt off. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. The day is here, the day when Ulendo finally goes off to get welded. Really exciting. I've moved him, as you can tell, because he's much further away from the garage than he previously was. I mean, look at all this space. Oh my god.
It was sunny and the sky was a stark, clear blue. An unusually perfect day for the beginning of winter.
Look, as usual, as last time, all completely empty. It's just really weird to see him in this state. The reason behind removing the pillows and the chairs, I don't really want to add any unnecessary weight. So if it's not going to be used, and also because he's getting welded anyway, so they'd have to remove the pillows anyway. I don't really want them to be mucked up, so I decided to take them out. But yeah, so this is a lovely, lovely day. It's gorgeous. It's sunny. Ulendo is in the sun and the blue sky. The funny thing is, it's been raining for all this time. It's been raining and thunderstorming for so long. And now it's actually, you know, started to get nicer. So I think it's a good omen, I suppose, that I don't want to speak too soon, but you know, it's a good thing that the sun is out.
Waking up in this new world, the Queen's passing seemed to almost set the tone for what was to come. Disaster.
Daniel, I presume.
Sorry, I'm a bit late.
No, don't worry. What a lovely young man you look like, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I wouldn't expect you were such a hard-working man with that wonderful face. Hi.
Right, hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm
sorry.
so behind, honestly. I ended up going through Windsor. I had to help another driver as well.
Really?
A bit sort of all over the place at the moment. So,
I was going to say, all that way, blimey.
Yeah.
So anyway, well, in which case, let's get it going then.
Oh, right, is this operational?
Yes, it is operational. It does have an almost dead clutch though, so you're going to have to raise it until the point where it almost stalls, and then it will start moving for you.
I might winch it on. It might be easier.
Winch it? Okay, well that's fair enough. That would be nice.
It'll probably be easier.
Yeah, it's also got a manual choke, so it's a little bit of a...
Yeah, I'll winch it. What we'll do is probably bring it out so we're straight in front of the truck.
Yeah.
I'll get the ramps out and then we'll just pull it on. It'll be easier.
Brilliant. That would be amazing. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you. Okay, he's arrived. The amazing, daring Daniel. He's arrived with his van and he's ready to go. It's so fantastic. Oh, poor Ulendo, my baby. He's going away. Oh. I know. I'm insane. The time has come. Okay, locked. You're officially famous.
Right, so I'm going to be a YouTube star.
Yes, absolutely. If you don't mind being a YouTube star, that is. No, you were born to be one anyway, I'm sure.
Cheers.
And so he's moving once more, and here comes Mum down the, just literally, just seconds away. His tyres are really flat, oh my god. There he goes. So how are you?
Here we are again.
Here we are again. Take 3. Wait, no, take 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Third time he's been on a van, but second time he's been off to go and get fixed up. So it's...
Nice to see him on the move.
It is. Aww. Oh, you said bless him. That's sweet.
The van just got a snapping.
Oh god. What, in half?
Yeah.
Oh, don't say that. Visions of him snapping in half. Oh, poor baby. Poor Uli. All good?
Good.
Good. Have you been moving stuff all night, or?
Pretty much. I mean, I finished about 11, 12 o'clock last night, and then I'll back out about 6 o'clock.
Blimey, oh my
Yeah,
god.
we did some long hours, to be honest. Yeah, it does affect us sometimes. We try our best to sort of give some sort of ETA, but
Yeah, of course.
Especially now, obviously, with the Queen's passing as well, it's just a bit of traffic.
I was going to say, so how's that affected things?
It's, to be honest, it's made a big difference today, to be honest. So it's effectively put me about 2 hours behind.
Blimey, God.
So my plans of a early Friday
I've gone a bit out the window.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, at least in a couple months' time when this series is going, you'll be able to see yourself on YouTube doing a good deed.
That would be cool. I like that.
I'm getting deja vu. Here we are again. In another outfit. Thanks for doing this.
That's alright.
So, we were half an hour late setting off, but it didn't matter. The load-up was smooth, and the restoration experts we were taking Ulendo to didn't close until 5:30. We had plenty of time to make what was only a 40-minute journey. If, of course, nothing went wrong. Mum and I noticed as Dan was backing up to turn around and start the journey that some sort of large metal ring had fallen out from underneath his van as he backed up. We didn't know what it was or where it came from. And when Dan got out, picked it up and threw it onto his passenger seat, we assumed everything was fine, and continued.
Emotional and, well, not fair. Well, no, I don't suppose I've put any financial investment.
No, you have. I mean, the fuel money to get here, to go all the way over there. Right, should we start? I mean, I think we should just follow him as much as we can, and then I'll start
I
it.
just want to keep my battery a bit because this thing is working now.
To be S45. Brilliant. Let's just follow him, and then I'll turn on the map if we need it.
Yeah.
I've got the map going there. Everything okay?
Oh,
That wasn't.
it's not anything off yours. No. It's off his van.
Something fell off.
Oh, shit.
Shit
I
indeed.
said to Gary, if I'm not back by 5, he said, you'll be back by 5.
Yeah.
He's now looking under his van.
I know. It's alright, he's getting in the driver's seat now, right? Right, off we go on another high and a ho.
Shit. How many have we done now?
We've done, well, how many trips have we done? We've gone to TI Developments, which ended up being an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
And we've been to Westbury for rust proofing. And yeah, he's obviously come in, so we've done 2 trips, I think.
It was time to get on the road. Positivity and excitement raced through us both. But it was at this point that things started to go wrong. We'd just left the driveway where Ulendo had stood dormant for months. And it only took under 60 seconds for him to be at a standstill once more.
Is he pulling in?
I think he might be. I don't know. Is he? No, I think he's maybe giving way to someone.
No, he's not. He's pulling in, Donna. Do you want to go and see what he wants?
No, because I can't go in. Do you want me to get out and...
Yeah, just say we've got a sat nav. Should we go through Midsummer North?
Ah, there he is. He's getting out. Hello. What's the problem?
Right. So, when I was outside, yours loaded up.
Yeah. I saw something fall off your van.
Fall off, didn't you?
Yeah.
That is the pulley that does the alternator. Oop.
Right.
So what it's doing, it's reducing all my power.
No.
Yeah. And I can't believe that's happened, literally, as I got to you. It's considering the amount of mileage I've done in the past 2 days. That's a bit of a problem because what it does, it takes away my power steering, takes away my ABS braking, and reduces the power of the truck as well.
Right.
It's not a hard fix, but the problem is we're loaded up now and we're en route. So, the most we can do at the moment, what's going to happen is the battery is going to charge up now.
Yeah.
So it's going to get to a point when the battery will die. So what I can do is pretty much try and get as far as possible. It may get us there, the 20 miles. It may not.
You want to use my battery? If it breaks down, if it's an emergency, we could use my battery from the van?
We could use that.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
It's a very strong one as well. It's like a brand new one that I literally just got and it's fully charged.
Cool. So what we'll do, we keep going. I might be slightly slow.
Yeah.
If you see me stop, just stop. Because what will happen is, obviously, because of the weight now as well, if I hit a hill, it's going to really slow me down.
Yeah, of course.
So we'll just go see how far we can get kind of thing.
Well, actually, I just wanted to mention, shouldn't we, no offence of course, but shouldn't we be going through Midsummer Norton because it might be a bit safer? I'm thinking this route's quite a lot of country lanes and it's quite a steep hill ahead. I don't know if you know that.
No, literally I just went by the sat nav. The sat nav
Okay.
just pretty much took me this direction. You're probably right. My only issue now is turning around.
Turn around.
Yeah. So I think we're at a point now, I don't really want to pull onto that.
That's fine. We can just go for it.
We'll go and we'll just see what happens. Worst case scenario, I can switch the battery, that'll give me more power, and we should be okay.
Okay,
As long
fair
as we
enough.
can get to where we get to, I'm pretty sure I can find the garage.
Hey, they are a garage where we're taking
cool.
it, so we can do it there, you know?
Perfectly. Cool, because if I can get one of these, I can get one of these from Euro Car Park.
Shoot. It looked like it just came out of the engine bay.
It's literally what it does. A belt wraps around that, and it does all your alternator, everything
Yeah.
else, and it gives you all your power for your truck.
Yeah.
And that's literally just sheared off. So I saw it on the floor, and I thought, okay,
That's not good.
it's not good, but I chucked it in the van because I thought if it's still running at the moment, I can still go, and so
Yeah.
I can get to somewhere and get it sorted. So what we do, we just go as far as we can get, and then worst case scenario, switch the batteries out, put the battery on there, that will get me further.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much just running on battery power now instead of alternator power.
Okay, well, okay, let's go for it.
apologise.
No, it's all right, it's all right. It's just a part of the story. Thing is, also, weirdly enough, when they brought him down, they didn't just get stalled on the M6. I swear to God. They broke down and they had to change out an indicator light. So Ulendo, that's the name of the camper van.
Yeah.
Ulendo has a bit of a history with being awkward.
Yeah.
And yeah, have you ever seen the movie Christine?
No, I haven't.
It's about a living car who's like, you know, in love with its owner and doesn't let anyone else touch it. So I have a feeling, just in case.
It's possible because I can't believe this has happened. Like, literally, as I'm outside your house, I've probably done maybe 1,300 miles in the past 3 days.
Yeah.
No issues. This truck has been going for 10, 12 years, and I've never changed that part.
Damn,
Honestly,
mate, we are
so-
screwed. I'm just sorry for your truck, man.
Oh no, it is what it is. At least it's not a major part. As soon as it's literally one bolt that holds it on. Once it goes back on, it's perfect again. So
Absolutely.
it's not a big deal. But it's just, I just want to get you to your destination first, then.
Okay, and if anything happens, it's just part of the adventure. I'll make you a cup of tea in the van or something.
Yeah.
This isn't good.
What's happened?
Let's move.
He's going where?
His alternator fell off.
Oh shit.
We need to stay right on his tail because I said that I would use my battery from Ulendo. I said I would use my battery from Ulendo to jumpstart him and get him the rest of the way if we need to.
Okay.
Because otherwise we'll just be in the middle of nowhere. But it's only 20 miles, so it shouldn't be too bad. But if possible, Mum, I'm really going to need you to stay on his tail for this. Thank you, because I'm the only one with the keys now, which means that's the only way we can get into Ulendo to open up the bonnet and to get his battery out if we need to. No?
It's died down.
Has he died? Okay. Has it died? Damn it. We were a few feet away from home. Ulendo, stop doing this to people.
Well,
What?
it all adds to the experience.
The story?
I'm not driving. Council Skinner's Hill. Right, I'm just going to tell Tony.
One sec, I'll go out and talk to him. So you know when you said it could make it the 20 miles? Hey, it's alright. But then again, my battery would just get run down instantly too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and then need recharging. Right. I think maybe if we just roll back a bit, just so I can get out the road.
Yeah. Alright, we need to roll back a bit so we can get off the road. Are we going to call a recovery team or what?
That might be great.
Literally, there's so many garages down in Radstock just 10 minutes away, so we could call somebody and they'd be up very shortly. So, all right, I'll let you get on with it. Oh, for God's sake! 12 years of service, and now that truck breaks down. Are you joking me? I can't believe this. I swear it's something about Ulendo, isn't it? He just doesn't want to go. He'll get on the truck, but he'll bewitch the engine. I mean, I kind of love him, but...
The guy's alternator has dropped off. Yeah, so... no, I've got petrol. We're just sitting in our Infinities, just assessing the situation and performing every moment. Ulendo does not want to go to the garage. So he's caused the alternator of the guy's truck to fall off. So you know when I said I'll be back in a couple of hours, I don't think I'm going to be going anywhere in a couple of hours.
And so the story continues. I can't get in that well. God damn it, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. It took 5 minutes for Ulendo to bewitch the engine. So, there we were. Marooned on a busy country crossroad after months of preparation and going nowhere. Dan started making a plan while we sat in the car behind, idly watching the clock as the minutes went by and the time went on. The restoration place was going to close at 5:30, and it was a Friday. So if we couldn't make it, Ulendo was going to have to come all the way back, or we'd have to risk leaving him in an unknown place. It was clear, to me at least, that this was no accident, though. Over the few months that I had been his owner, the most bizarre, seemingly coincidental things kept happening. For example, in episode 1, where his delivery drivers broke down with not one, but 2 faulty brake lights.
Literally, as I said, I don't know what's going on.
And this photo is the van on the back of the truck on the side of the road with all these cars flashing him. And he says, "It never rains, but it pours." Look at this. It turns out both their brake lights and back lights aren't working.
To the day before my driving test, where his broken air conditioning and radio started to work seemingly magically in support of me during my practicing session.
No, radio's still sadly dead. Oh! No, it's not! Ah!
And never worked again afterwards. To a deleted scene from episode 6, when on his journey to Southwest rust-proofing, the driver took a risky turn onto a road where ahead, a low bridge would have demolished Ulendo's roof.
Mate, you know there's a low bridge, yeah?
There's a low bridge 3 meters,
Yeah.
I think so we have to go back on the main. I just saw it.
Yeah. Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby.
And the radio in our car was playing this.
Bloody hell.
I think that this bizarre occurrence may not indeed be so coincidental, sir. But I digress. Living vehicle or not, this didn't deter our daring hero Dan, who soon came up with a plan.
I found a garage.
You found a garage?
Across the road. They want me to get it to them. So what I'm going to attempt to do, if I can at least just pull across this road, I think it's all downhill from there, so it should be okay.
You're just gonna cruise down. You're gonna coast down
we
there.
obviously drive, but it's. I just need pretty much just need to get across the road.
Yeah, fair enough.
I should be okay.
Honestly, yeah, I love though that we're all just in a cool mood. It just adds to the story, you know. It adds to the drama.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry about your truck though, man.
Right. It happens. I mean, it's a mechanical thing, so it does happen. So what I'm going to try and do, obviously as you saw earlier, it wouldn't allow me to pull out on the road.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt it now. If I can get across, then I'm okay. I can carry on. So just.
Do you want us to guide you across? Yeah.
Let me try it first. Actually, yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Just in case I don't make it, I'm going to end up rolling back again. So.
Great.
All we can do is try.
Okay, go for it. Why not? Oh, he's moving. He's moving it. see him rolled over on the side of the road. Ed. Hi, Ed.
Hey, you alright?
So, at least we were moving now, but daring Dan careened ahead too fast for my mum's humble little 03 plate Honda Jazz, and we lost him. Nerves and tension were high as I just remembered that a stop sign at the end of the road meant an impossibly steep hill start was coming up just ahead. By the time we caught up to Dan, well, let's just say I wasn't dealing with the pressure very well.
Don't mind the birdie. Get to Ulendo. We're losing him again, Mum.
Losing him, he's there. He's going to the flipping garage.
But thankfully we made it to the garage, and having had something to eat and bringing Dan a coffee afterwards, we sat and waited patiently for the new alternator wheel to arrive.
So it's about 2, 3, 4 hours maybe, I don't know, perhaps, since he got picked up at about 11 o'clock. Yeah. We're sitting in the car park of the garage. Ulendo's still here, shockingly. I thought he would have wanted to go for walkies. Deeb and I went to a Subway, and a new alternator has just come via Euro Car Parts delivery. So it's quite the story. It's quite exciting, really. They're just putting it in now, so I'm not going to bother them too much by shoving the camera in their face, but as soon as we start moving, I'll pick this back up. But we just coasted down the hill, or he just coasted down the hill and rolled down his truck all the way down here somehow with very little engine power.
Amazing driving.
Amazing driving. And then backed up into he backed up into the driveway of a house and somehow fits his entire lorry and Ulendo in there, which Deeb cannot fathom.
No.
How's it going, Dan? How's the coffee?
Yeah, it's all good, man.
Mediocre at best, because it's from a Subway.
It wasn't too bad, to be fair. It wasn't too bad.
Just checking how it's going.
Yeah, just got the parts out of the box now. Just sorted out the guys, so just going to start it and then I'll get the system.
Brilliant.
Let's go.
J&Q Auto Repair. I'm hoping that when I one day reach that achievable goal of 1 million subscribers, we'll send them all down here as thanks.
Yeah.
They really did pull through, didn't they?
Honestly, everybody, I phoned about 7 people, so yeah.
You phoned 7?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
It's like, no, can't get it, blah, blah, blah. No. And I was like, but you can get the parts from your car park.
Yeah.
These guys, yeah, bring it down.
Yeah. We were just saying thank you very much for doing this.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate it. Go for it. There you go.
Thank you.
Because I'm taking my van to get fixed and welded and worked on, because I'm wanting to travel around Europe and stuff with it. And I'm filming it and doing a YouTube series about it. And we are literally just taking him to get fixed and then it breaks down. So you guys are saving my dream right now. So,
Thank you.
not only on behalf of him, but on behalf of me. Thank you so much. Thank you.
See the video?
Of course you can. Sorry, what's your name, mate?
Rom.
Ron.
Rom. Yeah.
Infinity, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And J&Q, yes, of course. All the people that we've involved. Go on, go.
Okay, firstly, your mother.
Yes,
Secondly, the van driver.
yes.
Thirdly, the guy who's brought the part to the garage. Fourthly, the garage. Fifthly, the people who served in the Subway, because we wouldn't have gone for a Subway if this hadn't happened. Nick, who has to squeeze past the van. Yeah, but you've also, because of the van, you've met Sophia and
Beverly?
Beverly. They wouldn't have taken any interest if you hadn't had the van.
No, probably not. I mean, they may have met me at some point, but very rarely, because she passed by on the day that Ulendo came. And you were on the phone at the time.
I know.
We've counted you, haven't we?
We have. Oh, well, definitely. I was the number one there. I've been
You're the one constant.
one constant person who's been involved in your dream come true, darling.
Well, yes. Part of the dream has come true. Yeah.
Well, I mean, even if it didn't go any further than this, at least you've had this experience, which has been absolutely brilliant. hasn't it?
Absolutely. I've loved it to bits. It's changed my life forever. So.
Absolutely.
And I'm so much happier, and it's just really, really nice.
Good.
It's wonderful.
Good. That's what we want. That's what mums want for their offspring.
Yeah.
But later on, I shall tell you everything.
So yeah, I'll pick this back up when the alternator's in and we're back on the road. What do we think, boys? Is it good? Yes, look at it run. Look at her purr.
Sorted, mate. Cool.
Bloody hell.
And then, yeah, pretty much that's it. I'll sort him out and then, yeah, we're good to go.
Fantastic, mate. By the way, you know the guy who owns the place we're going to? He's called Dan as well, and I just realised. Double Dan.
Yeah.
Mate, you are amazing. Thank you so
very
much. Good man. We'll wait until you give us the signal and then we'll move back, okay?
Woo-hoo! Rocking and rolling.
Ow, ow, ow!
Right, I'll pass you over.
Who's this?
Jokes.
Jokes. Jokesy boy!
Bloody hell.
Mum cannot stand it.
No. You're not coming to stay with us for 3 weeks if you carry on like that.
It's working! The truck is working and Ulendo is going to get on the road shortly. It's all going well. I know, boy. I love you so much.
It's not there yet.
It's not there yet. Mum's praying to God. Anyway, not that she needs to, because she is God. For future reference, everybody, go to J&Q Auto Repair because they saved the day. Deeb agrees, everyone, all you Deeblets out there, yes. Go to J&Q.
It was time to go. But in the middle of all this excitement, we failed to notice the time. We couldn't go back the way we came due to a traffic jam blocking the entire road. So we had to press on down the longer route. The route which would add 40 minutes to our original journey time. We only had an hour and a half to get there, and the journey would now take an hour and 20. To put it politely, we were bricking it. The roads were long and windy. The sky was blue. The sun had come out. And the sights were beautiful. But now, it was a race against time. And if you weren't completely compelled by my earlier evidence of Ulendo possibly being alive, maybe you will be when I tell you that a song named Daniel started playing over the radio as we passed by another broken down moving truck that had a van on the back pulled up on the side of the road!
He's broken down too! Wow, another recovery truck that's broken down. I just wanted to mention that the song playing on the radio right now is Daniel by Elton John, and our driver is called Daniel, going to another Dan. It's too bizarre.
Oh, infinity.
Oh, infinity!
It's too many coincidences. It's meant to be.
It's meant to be infinity, yes.
Coincidence? I don't know anymore. I've given up. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm recording. What?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Dan.
Dan the man.
Dan the man. We're singing your praises here. I was just thinking the drive up here is so nice in the countryside. Yeah, so hopefully it was worth it.
Slightly worth it, yeah.
So, well, yeah, my mum was saying I hope he's not too pissed off for losing customers today.
It happens.
Yeah. Well, we made it. Thank you so much. See you soon.
The keys.
I've given in the spare keys, yep.
Lovely. I was going to say, I was going to ask you to back it up anyway. because you haven't actually driven it. Oh, shit.
Except for backwards and forwards on the drive. Yeah.
Oh, well done, darling. Okay.
Yeah.
I know, it's going to cost a fortune, but we knew this from day one.
I know, it's not the fortune. I'm just... Look at him.
He's all right, he's happy. He's in amongst the trees and the squirrels. And that guy, it's nice, he had nice eyes.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he had, you know, he's not devious.
Hang on just 1 second. I'm going to go and say goodbye.
To Ulendo?
To Ulendo, yes, of course.
Okay. He's saying goodbye to his van.
Next time on Charting Course. We meet the team at Southwest Custom as restoration begins.
William's dad, founder of Southwest Customs. There's only the three of us, and we all get on really well. Being a small team, I find it's very good for the customers. They get to know each one of us.
An estimate is sent through after inspection.
Oh god, 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 oh god.
And I have to make the tough choice whether to continue or abandon ship.
It's your decision.
Isn't it about time you woke up to the new goblin tea is made?